part 3 of Miss B's pie.
Welcome back, y'all. We've got the fruit in the pie shell, and I believe that Lisa's panning on that. Now, I'm doing the top crust here. Now, when you do the top crust, you got to make it big enough to fit all the way over the top. It doesn't need to be as big as the bottom piece. Okay. Now, I'm going to need to just make a few little vent holes in here. We're going to do 3, and then we're going to do 2, and then we're going to do 1. That's because that's what my mama did. My mama did it that way, so we're going to do it that way too. Okay, we folded it over. Now we're just going to pull the top over like that.
That's beautiful.
Thank you very much, Miss Lisa. Now, the next thing that we're going to do here is we're gonna form our crust, our edges on the crust, and the way you do that is you just go around and you pinch it. And you pinch it all the way around. Doesn't it particularly have to be done in any special way, as long as you got enough crust on the edge so that you can do a little fancy work with it when you're ready.
That's
so
fascinating.
Go all the way around the edge here, and I'm just pulling off the extra dough, the extra pastry, I should say, because we don't necessarily need that much on there. We have a little excess, but I just like to curl it up like that and just go around the edges. And we're going to go all the way around, and then maybe we'll find a place where we could use a little bit more. We're just going to add it. Don't have to be afraid of fingering the dough at all. You don't have to be afraid of fingering the dough, because this is going to be the edge. So you want it to be a little bit on the tough side now. You don't want the bottom and the top crust to be tough. You want it to be flaky and tender.
Oh.
Very flaky and tender.
But on the sides, on the pinches,
on the sides,
you don't.
well, you know, you're gonna have to finger it a little bit, Lisa.
Say finger it again.
Finger it a little bit, Lisa. So I'm just gonna go around, and I'm gonna make myself a little ridge all the way around, and you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why we're gonna do this way. Right around like this. Okay. Our oven's preheating. While I'm doing that, earlier tonight I made some chicken gravy. We're going to have some chicken and mushrooms with gravy, and we're going to put that in the oven too, so that we can be cooking dinner and possibly eating dinner while our pie is cooking. And I think that's going to work out just fine, Lisa, because I know we got several reality shows that we're looking forward to tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to be at the reality show marathon tonight, actually. We're very excited about that. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this crust. That's my oven hot now. Okay, I'm just going to go around, and I'm going to make, if you want to pan in here and see how I'm doing this, I'm just doing a little fancy ridge around the edge. That's very easy to do. Very easy to do, as you can see. Okay. This is a very, very full pie. Very full pie. So I'm going to go around again, just because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that. I like to make sure it's all uniform.
That's beautiful.
Okay. I think it's fabulous how we've been able to do this demonstration for y'all tonight on a Wednesday. There we go. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack an egg right over here. And I'm going to take the yolk out of the egg, and I'm going to show you a little trick how we do that, y'all. We're just going to put it right over here, and we're going to let the egg white just sort of flow right in this bowl, because we don't really want the yolk in there.
That's just
fabulous. And we can get rid of that.
Oh, Edie wants to eat.
And I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to just ever so lightly just brush the egg white right on top of this crust here. This is going to give it a nice brown, nice tan, golden brown appearance on there. It's going to help it to brown up nice. So I'm going to make sure that we get it all over the pie evenly, as evenly as possible, I think. We may not use the whole egg white, and that's fine. We don't have to.
Do you put it on the little rip?
I'm going to put it on the crust around the edges as well. I am, yes. So we're just going to brush it all around like that.
6 minutes.
6 minutes long is our segment.
You want to pause? Let's pause for
Want
a
to
commercial
pause?
break.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. B. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.